Dear Ayami and Sakura, on March 17th, 2016, I got two baby sisters, you two. That itself was life-altering enough, not to mention the additional circumstances around your joining the family. Not only are we 14 years apart, but we aren't biologically related. We're step-siblings after all. So, when our parents first broke the news to me and Luke, I had no idea what to expect from us as siblings. Would there be jealousy? Awkwardness? I didn't know what would happen with two more siblings in the house. But I fell in love and forgot any doubts about whether or not our lives would be okay together. Holding you guys for the first time was indescribable. No way were these teeny people part of my family, my siblings. Nothing I had ever done before compared to meeting y'all for the first time, and cradling the innocently fragile bundle of blankets that you were gave me my first exposure of caring after someone who greatly needed it. With Luke, it was different. I gave him guidance and help, but he could handle things by himself. With you two, however, I felt immediately drawn to watch over you, to ensure that my place in your lives would only be positive. After all, looking down at your sleeping faces, I recognized the utter dependence that you had on the people around you, and I knew that I would be the best sibling I could to help you grow up. I didn't realize then that you would enhance my life so much more than I ever imagined I would do for you. The feeling of newness and caution lingered for the first few months of your lives, as you tiptoed around your naps and looked up at every noise from your cribs. But that was soon dismissed as life pushed forward and you opened your eyes, sat up, began crawling, babbling, and transforming from the sleeping infants I first met into the lively toddlers I know today. And although I haven't grown as much as you physically have over these past 2 years, I've changed in other ways. Before you two came around, I focused a lot more on myself. Not to say that I was ever really selfish, but that there was simply no need for me to live more for anyone else. I was content acting solely for what would benefit me, as no one else around me was negatively affected by that. Today, I take you out to the park, explore the playground with you, and point out new sights that you don't have the words for. I also play with you at home, calm you down after you fall, and most importantly, in my opinion, have taken on a mindset of compassion and caring for others that I don't believe I would have found in myself if it wasn't for you. Now, I can't imagine how different I would be living my life if I didn't have you two, Ayami and Sakura. I've grown so much as a person thanks to you. Thanks having to scold you for fighting with each other. Thanks to being forced to spend my energy on helping you guys. I've also found pieces of myself that I wouldn't have unlocked if it wasn't for you. Realizations about how far I could push myself without depending on my parents, and understandings of the responsibility I can handle for myself and the people around me. So, thank you for that. Thank you for helping to shape me into the person I am today. Someone who has grown so much more than just outwardly. I want to make sure you know that I am forever grateful for what we have together, and that I'm always here if you need it. I'll always be here to add to your lives, hopefully as much as you've contributed to mine. I love you, Ayami and Sakura. Thank you.